Welcome and hello to today's Snapshot webinar. My name is Philipp König and I'm working as a developer at Infosim, and I'm part of the team developing the StableNet Module Controller. And today I will present you some key features or give you a little overview about the module controller and the concept. So starting with our concept, the whole module controller as well as the modules are written completely in Java. So it's a complete Java application and it runs parallel to the regular StableNet agent. And with the start of the StableNet agent, also the platform, the module controller is started. And if the agent is stopped, also the module controller is stopped. Yeah, the main feature of the module controller is the management of the module deployments, to deploy the modules, to update or to receive updates of the modules, and to undeploy modules. As another key feature is the communication between server, module, and module controller. So the module controller gives access to the modules for the StableNet server, but also manages connections between the StableNet modules and the agent and server platforms. And all the communication between the StableNet server and the module controller, as well as to the modules, is done via REST. So to give a little overview about the advantages of our concept, the key advantage, as the name module controller says, is the modularizations. And here comes also the StableNet server into account, because it's the central platform to manage the modules on the different StableNet agents. So the module controller is also only responsible for deployment and undeployment, and all the updates are managed by the servers. So it's possible to update the StableNet modules running on the module controller without updating the underlying agent. So there's no need for a new agent installment if there's an update for any module. So that updates of modules can also be done automatically by the StableNet servers. So new modules should be uploaded to the StableNet server and are automatically distributed to the module controller running on the StableNet agents. It's also possible for example, for some customers to have a very specific use case. So we can build an own module for those customers to address those specific use cases. And also it's possible to get a specialized StableNet agent running only a single module to do only one use case. As another advantage, the scalability comes into account. Now with the module controller concept, it's possible to split the data processing between different StableNet agents and between different modules. And also to address performance, the module controller itself is very lightweight. It's only giving the modules the platform for deployment, for undeploying and deploying modules, and the accessibility to the StableNet server via a REST API. And so the combination of module controller and lightweight modules also runs on our SNEAS. Currently, we have only a few modules available. To mention the modules, our first module is the NetConf module. It is a module for connecting StableNet to NetConf devices, and therefore there are sessions can be created, and the NetConf module manages the sessions, keeps them alive, and ends the sessions if they are not needed anymore. Also some basic NetConf features like data store management or configurations can be done directly in the NetConf module, like locking a data store, for example. And the NetConf module is a key part of our NetConf jobs running in StableNet. As another module, we have the telemetry module. The telemetry module uses tools like Telegraph to subscribe to or to receive data from telemetry devices and processes the data and brings them into a format we can reuse in StableNet, and afterwards pushes them to the StableNet agent to further processing. As I mentioned, the scalability, there comes the Kafka mediation module layer, and that's a Kafka module that allows subscribing to a Kafka broker and pulls data from a Kafka bus and pre-processes the data and forwards them to specific agents. So the data load can be splitted between different agents. And currently there are more modules in planning, but a little bit more on that later on. So in our current state in StableNet 24, there is already a basic version of the module controller included in the StableNet agent. It gives all the basic features of the module controller, like uploading modules, deployment and undeployment of modules. But it's a little bit hidden because there is no like GUI access to the module controller quite now. And as our first module, the NetConf module is pre-installed with the installer and automatically deployed. So our NetConf jobs already use the NetConf module. As another module that is ready is the telemetry module. It can be manually installed and deployed. And currently it's only ready for some few use cases. We have a limited vendor support here, but there are for demonstrations and proof of concept, there is like a demo system available. For our future releases, we plan to include the complete module management in the StableNet server. So new modules or module updates should be uploaded to the StableNet server, and the StableNet server is responsible for distributing those to the correct agents, and the module controllers on the agents are deploying the most recent or latest module versions. So the control should be included in our rich client GUI, but there only a basic management should be included, and there will be no complete integration of the module controller management. For that, we plan to include that into our new web portal. There will be the full management for modules available and also some custom views for management of the single modules, but that's currently only in the planning phase. And we also plan to complete our Kafka mediation layer module to allow the distribution of Kafka messages between different agents. Also in planning are some discovery and element manager integration modules, and maybe some more modules on customer request. So I'm at the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention.